All right, picking up. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is make some duplicates of these in case I screw anything up. So let's duplicate this one, and let's duplicate this one, and then I'm going to hide these top two so that if I screw anything up, I'm all good. And I want to be able to merge this one down to this one. So we'll Shift F, turn on polyframe, yeah, so what I want to do first is merge this one down to this. So merge down, say OK. So now that gets them all on the same. And just to make sure that they are all the same poly group, I'm going to do Control W, and that gives them one. It's all the same. So now I want to make, let's make sure nothing is masked. Yeah, and I want to hold down Control Shift. Let's get the slice curve. I'm going to make a parting line through these. So let's start my curve somewhere in here. Let's tap Alt and let it curve on around. It's looking pretty good. Maybe position it a little bit differently. Yeah, that looks okay. That's a bit high, so I'm going to undo that. Let's go to about right here, tap Alt. Yeah, it's a little better. Oop, that was the mask. There we go. All right, so yeah, that's separated those two. So now what I can do is come to panel loops, geometry, edge loop, down to panel loop. I'm going to set this to 3. I'm going to take my elevation all the way down to -100 because I want everything moving in rather than out. If you want them to move that in and out equally, set it to 0. If you want them to move out, then set it above 0. And let's see how that, and your thickness right here, we can double check that. Let's see, that looks pretty good. Yep, good little parting line there. I'm going to hold Control and Shift and then switch back to select rectangle, Control Shift and click on the bottom part, and then Control Shift A to expand to all. So you can kind of see a little bit of the problems in here. We're going to need to change the material of some of the inside of the red part just to get it white to make it look more like that part of it. I'm not going to worry too much about the top edges or any of that. I think that's all going to be okay. So let's bring those back. So what I'm going to need to do is split this thing back out into separate pieces now that I've got my parting line in it, and then change the material and color on the inside. So to do that, I'm going to come down to split, split to parts, say OK. See, that splits those out, and then I just need to find which one is the let's go turn on solo mode here and get to the red pieces. Yeah, so here I don't know, yeah, you can kind of see it. It's got a different poly group on the inside here, so I can hold Control and Shift, click on that, and that just makes it visible. Let's turn polyframe off, and then all I need to do is come over here, set my color to white. Let's set this to toy plastic, and then make sure MRGB is on. Come to color, fill object, and that, yeah, got that. Now I can Control Shift and click and get back to that. So now it's got, it's all on the inside. Still got the ridges on the inside, so it's not quite accurate, but for a quick prototype, probably be just fine. And then let's come to this one and repeat the process. So Control Shift on the inside of it, and then color, fill object, and let's bring it all, and then Control Shift A to go back to all. So yeah, that's all good there too. All right, so yeah, it looks like I've got the right color, right material on those. So let's unsolo, yeah, back to those, and I can just always and so what I'll need to do is re-merge the top and bottom of these, or I could leave it as is, just to have that kind of flexibility. So once I've got this, let's push it on over to Keyshot and see how it looks there. So I'm going to go to Render, External Render, turn on Keyshot, and come over and click on. Let's get it to. Actually, I don't think it's going to matter how I position it here, but let's click on my BPR and let Keyshot pop up. So I'll tab out of this. And it should only bring over whatever I had visible over here. Yep, there we go. So let's see, let's take a look at what we have here in the model. Right, that's the top part, that's the bottom part, that's the top part. So these two need to go up. So let's pick this one. Let's come down to position, let's take it up 0.25. Yeah, that looks good. And then this one, let's take it up 0.25. And it brought over some extras. So we'll just, let's see, for you, we'll hide you. Yeah. Yeah, evidently I had something left on over here that it brought with it. Let's make sure it's not got anything up under it. Hard to tell, but I don't think so. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. Yep, getting good glossy highlights on the white parts. A little more matte on the other parts. Actually, it's looking a little matte on the white out here. So yeah, if you needed to, you could probably change its materials. Get us some plastic here. Say some hard shiny white. There we go, that's a little better. Like it's getting a little bit of shading on that. That's not too good. Yeah, that's a little too white. It starts to look self-illuminated. Let's undo that. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it as it is. Let it use the SolidWorks, or let it use the ZBrush materials. It seems to look a little better down here. All right, hope this is helpful.